So, in keeping with what we decided at the retreat, at this time I'd like to make a motion to authorize Mr. Brock to take actions necessary to bring the budget to a $3.1 million fund.
Did you say by the end of 5 years to get to that?
No, I believe we should start now.
No, I'm sorry, I thought you had said to get to the 3.1 by...
To maintain a positive fund balance of $3.1 million through the 5-year forecast.
Through the 5-year forecast. So you're talking about in the forecast.
That's correct.
Concerns is putting in there that without staff cuts. I don't think we should close that option out. I don't want to see it happen, but when you add that to it, it's possible that without taxes or without staffing cuts, that he would never be able to do that. So that's the only part I don't like about that. I'm sure.
I agree, Mr. Hickman. We don't know what's going to happen. And you say for the forecast now, but again, the forecast is just that. It's not what the reality is going to be for the next 5 years necessarily. So if what you're trying to say is for the next 5 years not to have any job cuts, then I can't agree with saying no job cuts in 5 years.
You can't predict what's going to happen in 5 years. We may have a large company go under, we may have a large company move in. Either of those things would affect our revenues in a big way, but you look at a 5-year forecast, but you can't say this is the way it's going to be.
Oh, agree.
It's a fluid thing, but at the same time, I don't think you can say, we want this final number, and you can't cut this, and you can't raise revenues. Okay, there's the majority of our expenses are in personnel, and you can't tie the hands completely on every possibility. What we can do is continue, like we did at the retreat, to talk about ways forward.
Mr. Brock's opening statement at our last retreat was that he didn't have direction from council. We already had one retreat where I thought he gave him direction. And from the paperwork that we got prior to the meeting and the survey, it didn't sound like that was, the direction that we were asking him to go. This is what we want you to do. Unless somebody has a better idea.
What happens if he can't do it?
Then it's gone. It's that simple. If you can't meet your objective, then it needs to be replaced with somebody who can.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a dead horse, and, we're talking about a 5-year forecast, but Mr. Brock was also very clear at our retreat that he didn't have a problem making this happen.
So either Mr. Black withdraws his second, Mr. Kelley withdraws his motion, or you vote on it.
Mr. Hickman, you would like to think about it for another week?
yeah, I would.
Ms. Rubin?
Yeah, I can support it the way it's stated right now.
Okay.
Same.
I withdraw my second.
I would withdraw my motion.
The motion that Mr. Kelley made has been rescinded and seconded. It's also been rescinded.